G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fishroom. So today I thought I might do an old-fashioned cichlid feeding video. So I'm going to show you how I feed my fish every afternoon. I'm actually playing video games at the moment, hence the headset. I'll show you. Alright, so I'm about to go into war, see all these people. We're about to defend this base. If you look there, we've got 7 minutes until the war. It should run for like 30 minutes. And then we'll go feed the fish. Alright guys, I'm going to get some tunes going. I feel like a bit of Netsky. I don't know what it's called. Wilkinson, we'll go Wilkinson, start radio. So now this is in my ears, we've got the headphones in. It makes it really hard to vlog, but I'm up for the challenge. Any of the OGs remember, I used to do the headphone challenge quite often. Basically, oh no, I skipped the song accidentally. The challenge was, there's the chickens. The challenge was to make a video while listening to music. And my headphones are noise cancelling, and I just really struggle. Why is the ground still wet, guys? I don't know where the water's coming from. I'm guessing one of those drain pipes is fallen out. So yeah, it's really hard for me to talk, and I'm already doing. Oh no, I left the lid off this food. Guaranteed cockroaches in here. Maybe not. They usually come crawling out when you shake it. Bad fish parent. There's actually a flower horn in there. Guy gave me. It's actually deformed. I want to show you guys. I won't tell you where he got it from, but he got it from a pet shop. And see that piece of gill plate missing? He thought it had been attacked, but it's actually, I'm 90% sure it's actually deformed. And he left it here with me, and it just goes to show, don't buy flower horns from your local fish store. That there is actually the worst one I've ever seen from a fish store. Oh, that's a big call. I've seen some pretty shitty flower horns from the fish store. So that food there we'll leave there. So we start, I don't use the bottom one. That's actually got the okoki or whatever it's called, that Asian flower horn food. So this food here, this is a bit of a special mix. This is what I feed the flower horns. It's just the bigger pellets are hikari, the smaller ones are extreme. So, oh, that girl got through that divider. They're being friends. I might just take the divider out. I'll do that in a minute. So this food goes to this pair here. These probably could... she bites my finger all the time. She jumps high enough and I can't reach high enough to drop it from a distance. So my finger ends up bitten. What do you reckon, guys? Should we add some light for this? You guys will get a bit of a glare on the tank at stages, but I think it will look a bit better. Let me know, drop a comment whether we use the light more in future, or whether we do you not mind the glare that we get occasionally, or would you rather no light? It's totally up to you. This might be a pretty long video, guys, so then just every flower horn in this situation. Oh, I sold the flower horn out of that tank. What's in this one? Yeah, I see that light. I can only hold it at a certain angle. I sold one of the brothers of these two here. The guy actually, I tried to talk him into buying this one because it's actually got a better shape, but he went with the one with better pearling. But that's like totally up to the person, you know. So I see there's a bit of uneaten food in that one, so I might have a night of feeding that fish. See, the light is good, but we've got to find the angle. And then we've got to find the focus. Neither of those things are in our favour right this second. There's this guy. Oh, what's he done to his head? So this guy, I had just treated for hole in the head, pretty much healed, and now he's taken a chunk outside of his head. I'm betting he's smashed it on that top railing there. This tank here, the water level is actually a bit too high. Alright, there's a flower horn down here, gets the same food. You might not see that one. He's actually been hiding for some reason, even though he was a pretty outgoing fish a few weeks ago. I'm wondering if all of that moving that tank around and that might have spooked him. Alright, so that's that one. This one is actually this one here. Maybe I can hold it in the camera. This is tough, guys. I'm not lying to you. Feeding videos is one of the harder videos I do. The Uaru, they don't eat the food when you put it in. Give it like 10 minutes and then they eat it off the bottom. We've got the Red Empress up here. There's actually a mouthful in there, maybe 2 mouthfuls in there. I should really do an African strip this week, especially a Red Empress. I wouldn't mind starting a new colony of them, or at least adding to that colony. Who else gets this food? The white lips, Madokus, they can start to get this food. It's probably a little bit too big for them still, but they'll figure it out. Alright, I need to put this down. Up here we've got the Star Sapphires. I kind of want to give them a fair bit of food. I might try pumping them up a bit, see if I can get them to breed. There was a pair showing a bit of illness when I got them, and it looks like that illness is finally healed up. I don't think it was an illness, I think it was a bit of ammonia burn, to be honest, and that redness is gone now, so it might be a sign of breeding to come. Who else gets this one? We've got the Strigatas here. They love a bit of the old this food is actually this one, so the tin is right for this one. It's Big Fella. So Big Fella is what was mixed in with the flower horns. I just kind of offset it with Hikari, A, because I think Hikari is a good food as well, and B, I feel bad about how much extreme I use, and it is a sponsorship, so I kind of dilute it with the Hikari a little bit, just so I'm not expecting too much from Korean Pet Central. So it's kind of a win-win thing, I reckon. I know Ryan will probably comment on the video saying that I can use only extreme and he doesn't mind giving it to me, but I don't want to take too much. I feel like I already stretched the sponsorship further than I really should. We put a little bit in this tank here. That's got the Grashaki. There's only one single pair left in there. I sold off 2 males. And then I might even sell either the male or the pair. And I've got a whole new colony up here. I've actually got bloody 3 colonies I'm growing out. Not to keep. I do plan on selling some. Look, you guys can just look at this Thai silk flower horn while I try to put this lid back on this fish tank with one hand. Sorry if the audio is not great, guys. I kind of forget that I'm not wearing the microphone, and I forget that I've got to actually talk into the shotgun mic. So next up, we've got the fry down here. You guys can't, the glass is so dirty. This is a crappy fish tank. So we've got some powder to put in here. This is actually extreme as well. Extreme krill flake ground into a powder. Probably one of my favourite extreme foods. It's actually on the packet here. So extreme krill flake. This shit's amazing. You should smell it when it comes out of here. And then, oh, this one's wrong. The packet doesn't say what it actually is. So this one here, we've got some algae wafers down here for our bristle nose. I put a little one up there for the babies. I think, yeah, there's still some babies in that fry saver. That's the only thing that gets those. The Hirte are putting on some size. So interesting thing about the Hirte, I had them in a too smaller tank. I bred them, and then they were in a smallish tank, and I thought I stunted them, but they've grown, but just a bit slower than I would usually expect. But if you look, that male's looking like over 12 centimeters now. It's just taken him like a year and a half to 2 years to get to that. Then we've got the extreme pellets here. They're the same pellets that are in the bottle, which I'll show you in a minute, but it's so I can grab a few at a time. We feed these two bedders here. This light is good, hey, I just got to pick the right angles. There's a little flower horn here. Who gets that? I need to set that divider back up so I can put another grow out in there. And then we've got this little flower horn here, gets a few of these random little pellets. So this is what's on the label. Oh, the label is correct, guys. It's the cichlid peewee. And then we're going to give these bedders a couple. I find it really hard to grab out like 3 pellets at a time. We've got the blackworms there for these guys as well, but I feed the blackworms in the morning and then pellets at night, which is kind of the wrong way around, guys, because I've got way more time at night than I do in the mornings. This guy's going to be a bit of a ripper. He's going to be my F3 breeder male, so I still need to find him a girl, but he's going to be the boy I use to shoot for F4. He's got a bit of black barring there. He might be a little bit stressed out. I don't know if this Thai silk's giving him a hard time through the divider. I want to change these dividers out for white acrylic instead of clear. This is just a bit of everything mixed up and ground up. You guys have seen the grinding video I did recently. That's what this is. So we've got our KZZ cross batch here. I'm thinking about culling all the red eyes. Drop a comment below. Do I keep the red eyes or cull the red eyes? There's more Grishaki in there. I did say just before I have like 3 odd colonies growing out. I've got that one's a bit hard to get the camera on. Those electric yellows there, they're going straight back into the colony. What do we got here? It looks like those ones down there, tetrastigma or whatever they're called. Don't quote me on that, they might not be tetrastigma. And then in here, that's actually strigatus. That's a future breeding colony for myself. We've got another KZZ batch here. It looks like there's only 1 white eye, maybe 2 white eyes in there. I can actually, they're KZZ cross F1. Oh, they're KZZ F1. I can't mix them. But hang on, what are these ones? KZZ F. So I could actually put those ones and those ones together because they're from the same parents, and it would free up that tank there, which I could put the KZZF batch down there in. That would actually be beneficial to my my breeding program. Let's call it a breeding program. Sounds like I actually know what I'm doing. Bit of the fry powder in there. I might just drop a little bit in here. There's just black worms in there. A bit of the fry food in here. Yeah, so I don't know. You guys tell me if you think I'm stupid. I reckon I cull all the red eyes, and then I cull the red eyes in there and put all the white eyes into that one tank. I know it sounds crazy. I think I'm an idiot as well for culling all of the red eyes, but I've got a batch. I've got other red eyes around. I'm pretty determined to only breed the white eyes, but the hardest thing there is going to be oh, we've got to feed these guys. If you don't know, there's a batch of flower horns in a bucket here. They're thinning out pretty quick. I don't know if it's aggression or water quality. I water change that like once a week pretty much, but I only water change it with secondhand tank water. I don't actually put fresh water in there. In saying that, my secondhand tank water is probably better than than some people's tap water, because some tap water has ammonia in it. Alright, so that's that one. So that's the last one. So we're down to the lucky last but not least. So this one here is exactly the same as what's in that one, but it's just an easy to use Hagon water bottle. I hot glue gunned a piece of laminate inside there, and the hole's a bit smaller. So that's the Demisoni down there. There's one with a chewed up tail. They always fight. I'm honestly thinking about moving on the Demisoni and freeing up a tank. Code Blue Lunacara. Another colony I've secretly thought about selling. I don't know why I said secret, you guys. I think I've said it on camera before. These are my Demisoni. No, I just said they're Mason Reef, but they're probably a little bit too small for this pellet, but it can hit the bottom and then soften up and they can eat it. These are those Victorian cichlids. Did that food get stuck in the pipe? This pipe here. For some reason this pipe here gets mouldy. I'll put it outside of the fish room and I'll wash it tomorrow and then put it back. I don't know what it is, but this one in particular, there's actually two that do it. I'll show you the other one in a minute. Anyway, they got food. The Tanganikans, this food, I was going to say it's too big for them, but they all seem to smash it, even the little Autopinus. Electric yellows, these bastards won't breed. I honestly think it's just a tank full of males. I've had the worst luck breeding and... oh, that was way too much food. They didn't get fed last night, but so a bit extra never hurts. Marble peacocks. So I do this 6 days a week, guys. Obviously it's taking me an extra few minutes because I'm doing it on camera, but if you want to start a fish room and you want to have this many tanks, just remember this is how long it takes just to feed them. They're the Chilumba Reds. I used to think they were Travessa Reds, but I think they're Chilumba Reds. Anyway, I had them mixed up. There's two variants, and yeah, that was a bad time. I really want to breed the Tenardi. I'm thinking about taking everything else out and only having the Tenardi in there. My brother-in-law's got a nice tank that the rainbows would suit, and then I don't know if I can sell the Akara as a breeding pair. So the pair have bred for me several times, as you guys have seen on camera. The only problem is they haven't bred for months. So I don't know whether I could sell them as a breeding pair, because technically they have bred before. All of these Bocochromis in here, they're going tomorrow. I wish I was an arsehole and I could just call off the deal, but I'm a man of my word, and they're pre-sold, so it's too hard. I can't keep them now. Give them a bit more food. There's a couple of skinny ones in there. Buccochromis are the hardest fish to keep fat. There's another electric yellow there. That's one that I'm keeping. Pretty much keeping every electric yellow for my colony, like I just said before. Well, there's some neon blue acara in there. Just chilling with the Africans. This is an all-male tank. This is pretty much like a for sale tank. If somebody comes over looking for African males, I've kind of made it so it's only males. Oh, except the electric yellow. I really should take him out because I tell people everything in this tank's for sale. Oh, we forgot. Did we feed these guys? This is a mixed tank. That's my future dragon blood colony, but I've got nowhere to grow it, to put it. They're my redheads. They're mouth brooding South American, I believe. Bit of a very cool fish. They're given to me by Moist. If you've seen in the live streams, he's always in the live stream. Gave them to me for free, so shout outs to Moist. What's that one? Just another mixed fry tank. There's more of my dragon blood colony in there. Maybe I sell the code blue Lunacara so I can put the dragon bloods in there. Battery died, guys. I think I was saying the code blue are a nicer fish than the dragon blood, but I think the dragon bloods are a better seller, so it's a really tough decision to make which ones to keep. What are they? Living Stony? Oh, that one always catches me out. They're no, they're not. Yeah. Then they're not Venestus. Yeah, they're Living Stony. Nibochromis, Living Stony, and one marble peacock male. I've got to get him out, I really do, but while he's in there, I guess. That's the end of that one. These guys kind of thinking about eating. Hopefully they breed. I think these fish are one of those fish that I'll actually enjoy the fry more than the parents and watching them grow out. This is going to be a pretty long video, guys. I know there's a few of you that love the long ones, so it is what it is. These tubs are in a pain in the ass spot, but I'm going to take this divider out. They were just together. They were getting along the other day. I only split them up because they had a few bumps on them and they were stressed out. And obviously this is like my most valuable girl, so I am a little bit more careful with her. These two here are probably ready to breed again. Check out Richard's head. It's still getting bigger. I thought he was maxed out, but his cock might look small compared to his size, but if you like look at my hand in comparison in size, here's a big fish, and I don't think camera really shows how big he actually is. Even she's pretty big for a girl. Alright, so now the fish room's done. We've got the brine shrimp there, but the brine shrimp's a morning thing, not a night thing. And then we come out here. This tank's got no light anymore. Sorry guys, I blew it up when that camphor male there, he fell behind the tank. You'll be happy to know that he survived. I'm pretty stoked about that. So we got Little Ripper up here. I might call him Little Ripper. What do you reckon? Nah, it sounds silly. We need to come up with a name for him. He's going to be the show fish of my fish room, I reckon. That boy right there. And he's KZZF. I would prefer if he was KZZ from the other girl. But anyway, he's still going to be a bloody ripper. So this was my push present from Draco. Oh, he just stirred up all the dirt. This tank here sucks for dirt, guys. This guy's putting some size on. You can really see the Viha in him. I still struggle with the pronunciation of Viha. To me it should be, I don't even, what did I used to call it? Vija. The Dimachromis has started to colour up. I'm pretty sure I noticed a mouthful in there the other day, but honestly I haven't stripped a African for months. It's naughty, it's very naughty. Then we got these guys here. So this is actually a mix of F1, F2 now because of that cull select I did. The only thing is all the Thai silks and all the faders are definitely F3 because I only put, well I won't say faders because the SRD can fade. And then we got, what's going on here? Where's their tub of food? How big's this stingray? It's crazy. There it is. Is that it? Alright, so that crushed powder I showed you earlier, these guys get that same powder. This is going to be a good batch here. This is the KZZ Fader Cross Richard. I really should label this tank as well. I've got so many fry from that pair that I just showed you. Richard, the big guy that I put my hand against. Like so many fry. It's a bit much really. That's why I'm kind of thinking about culling all the red eyes because I don't have the room to grow them all out. So if they get red eyes, I might as well get rid of them. And this is cat food. I haven't actually fed these guys for a few days because, whoops, that all went in there. They can have the cat food as well. I threw so many culls in it that it really fouled the water up. So I gave them a few days without food. A fish will go hungry and survive, but if the water's foul and there's ammonia, a fish will die. So just remember that if your water quality's down, don't be afraid to not feed your fish. That's what it is there. It's it's grain free. I think that was the reason I used it. Grain. It's grain free anyway. You don't want to use cheap cat food. It's not grain free. And even check this out. So my blackworms get a better feed than half of my fish. They get Extreme Aquatics fish food spirulina flake. It seems kind of silly. So this is my blackworm culture. There's actually baby tiger, what are they? Golden and something. I can't think of the name. They're not guppies. What's the other one? They're gold tiger endlers. That's the one. And then we give the chickens. The chickens are included in the fish room feed. Man, they smash the food. I don't even give it a food bowl anymore. I just put it on the ground. They like flower horn culls too, guys, believe it or not. And then they get fish tank water because it's great nutrients for them. So then that water goes. I really need to clean these tubs out. I really honestly need to get some bigger tubs for them. When they were first born, they could only reach into those little tubs, but now they're bigger. They can definitely reach into some bigger tubbage. Guys, I realised at the start of the video I was meant to do music in my ears and do the YouTube music challenge, but I didn't press play the whole time. Well, I pressed play at the start and then I paused it for something and then I didn't press play again. Anyway, now I've just got to feed the koi and the goldfish on my way in the house, and that's my nightly feed done. Obviously it's heaps quicker if I do it by myself. I think I can, if I really push myself, I can do it in 10 minutes, but I get sidetracked and end up being out here for an hour. And the missus gets a bit grumpy, but that's alright. Nah, she doesn't really mind. But anyway guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.